Hi, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, I know nobody's on yet, but maybe if you're watching the replay. Um, we just found out we won this big industry award. I'm so excited. We won the award for the Reagan's PR Daily Award for Best Beauty, Fashion, or Lifestyle Campaign of 2020. I'm so excited. So my team is like messaging back and forth about it. We're all so honored and proud. I'm just trying to kind of wrap my head around it because we I have hair in my mouth. We beat out Nivea and Sally Beauty, which is so crazy and cool. We're just so excited. So I'm going to talk more about that in a second, actually. Just getting settled, and my mom just messaged me. She's proud. So let's see. I'm going to introduce myself, and we added where is it? Over here. Cute logo. Getting all branded up in here. We are the Profitable PR Pros community. I'm the founder, Jen Burson. I am also the founder of Generation PR. Thanks, Mo. I'm so excited. I'm the founder of Generation PR. We are a full service PR agency in Los Angeles. I'm hesitating on saying that because we're currently in the process of kind of revamping our positioning because we want to tighten it up a little bit. And, we're representing mid-sized up to billion-dollar brands. We used to say small to mid-sized brands. So want to ensure that we're putting out the right message into the world that will attract our target client. So we are currently revamping that. And actually, I'll walk you guys through that process, specifically the members of our Agency Accelerator program, because I think positioning and conveying as clear as possible who you serve, how you can serve them, what you have done that best represents the kind of results you can get for them. Highlighting all of those things are going to attract your target, your dream client, which is why this award is so exciting, because it highlights the kind of work that we can do and we have done with great success for beauty brands, which is an area of our agency that I'm really interested in growing in 2021. So I think as we're revamping our brand positioning, this award is going to be a big kind of pillar of that, so we can showcase what we've done and the recognition that we got for it, that it was, kind of exceptional or best in class. Like literally it was the best beauty, fashion, or lifestyle campaign of 2020. And we just found that out about an hour ago. And so our team is like, what do we do? We won an award. So, and it was really cool because the award highlights all the members of the team that worked on it. And it's our award. It's even more theirs than mine because they are the ones that do all the, the effort, put in all the effort and do all the hard work. So, but we are going to use that to leverage the award and try to attract more dream clients in the beauty space. And I think that actually leads into this discussion really well, because we're going to talk all about what it's like to actually work in PR. Where did my notes go? What is it like every day? So I always go live. I'm always right here in my office. I got my weights because I do. Got my pill box. I have my weights. I do like a little 5-minute arm exercise through Peloton every single day, just like move my body and try to get my arms ready for summer. I have a new little picture of my kids from when they were really little. I just kind of moved it from upstairs, but I'm here every single day. But it's not always the same thing twice. And depending on where I am in my agency, we're doing different things. My team does different things than I do. So, it's the kind of career that can be what you want it to be and what you make of it, where you can really double down on things that you love, things that you're really good at. Like I really like sales. I really like working on the business. And so that's why when we win an award, I'm like, how can we use this to attract more clients? How can we use this to bring in more of our ideal clients? That's always what I'm thinking of. And my team is the one doing the outreach, really fostering those relationships with media. So I want to show those of you who are making a change or have already made that decision, like Mo, who's on here. And Mo, just gold star, because she shows up every single week. She's in all our programs, and she shows up every single week to get more. Let me know who else is on here. I see quite a few of you on here, and it's interesting to me that it's always the members of our programs. Hi! Oh, Avery! Hi! I'm so happy to see you on here. Yay! That's so cool. Avery asked me to speak for PRSA a couple months ago now. I guess it's a couple months ago about landing your first 5 client leads or bringing in, clients. Candace, hi Candace. Candace is in our programs as well. Candace is currently crushing it. I'm going live on Clubhouse with Candace. We're hosting a panel at 3 p.m. Can you type a little more, Candace, in the comments about what the panel discussion topic is? I'd love for you to kind of fill everybody in on that so they can join us. It's a really good panel. So let us know, what we're gonna be chatting about. Kind of like, I honestly don't even know. I know like PR, media, current landscape of media, but if you have any other insight, Candace, into like how we're drilling down on that topic, I just show up and answer questions. I don't know. They were just like, do you want to come? And I said, of course I want to come. So I actually don't even know. But that's the beauty of Clubhouse, is that they are just off the cuff, like, it's almost like listening in on a live podcast, fly on the wall type of conversations. And, when you get a bunch of experts with a bunch of opinions together, or like diverse perspectives together, the conversation unfolds in kind of unexpected ways, which is what's super cool about Clubhouse. Mo says, I love being here. It is one of my favorite days of the week. It's a nice break in my calendar. This is a non-negotiable meeting and I must attend. That's awesome. Yeah, what other non-negotiables do you guys have? So I showed you my weights. My little 5-minute arm exercise is my non-negotiable. And more so than trying to like get toned Michelle Obama arms for summer, for me, it is proving to myself that I can live in self-integrity. So when I tell myself that I'm going to do something, Nikki's here too. You guys, these are my people. Nikki and I have been chatting, sidebarring, working on building client leads for her, which I'm so excited about. Nikki's crushing it. So for me, the little 5-minute arm workout is not about like, let's get Michelle Obama arms, even though it kind of is, but I want to prove to myself that I'm living in self-integrity. So if I tell myself I'm going to do something, that's a non-negotiable for me, like Mo is saying, of the meeting that's in her calendar to come here. That's a thing that she's committed. Media and the digital age. So Candace is saying 3 p.m. Pacific today on Clubhouse. So follow me or follow Candace, follow both of us, and then you'll get a notification when we go live. And the topic that I'm sharing today about a day in the life of, a PR pro, we are going to be doing a Clubhouse chat about it tomorrow. I think it's like 1:30. Yeah. And I have a couple other PR pros in different niches coming on with me to share their perspective, and, because it's different. Like Nikki's in fashion PR, it's going to be different than what I do. We're going to be discussing navigating media and the current virtual landscape, and it's curated by Covered Press, which is a reporting and monitoring tool that we recommend. That is the tool that we recommend, Covered Press. And they are curating this panel. It's going to be a good one. So navigating media and the current virtual landscape. Okay, that's our chat for 3 p.m. today. Follow me or Candace Nicole, and you will get an alert when we go live. So let's see. I have notes. I always have notes. So this is a requested, an amazing new tool for generating reports, and also having a branded client dashboard where they can actually get a password protected login to monitor their media as well. So it's really cool. It like makes you look super buttoned up, super professional. It's very, very good. So you get their dashboard that you put your branding on, and the clients get a login and they can see their reporting in real time. They can generate their own reports, saves you so much time and ultimately money, because I'm spending more a month on this in generating reports. Because we do them by hand because I want them to look a certain way. But the cool thing is that when they built out Covered Press, they used our methodology for reporting that we are teaching in Agency Accelerator, the way that we want them to look, and how the reports highlight certain elements. They are using that. So it's very cool. So if you're in Agency Accelerator, you learn how we like to do reporting. Covered Press is the tool that, yes, Nikki, it's next level. Yeah. And I'm an affiliate for them. I'm actually like a top partner with them. And so I have an affiliate link, which I think gets you a discount. So I will give that to you guys. I don't even know where it is. Can I grab it? I don't know where it is. I'll post it here later. Yeah, reporting sucks. It's the bane of my everything. I agree. This is snazzy and next level, like Candace is saying. So what does a career in PR look like? Kind of a day in the life. And all of you who are on here, hi, Natasha, welcome. Be our hype woman. All of you on here are in different niches and different phases of your agencies. So I would love for all of you to chime in, type, when I say something, if you're like, this is how I do it, please weigh in. Yeah, super. Okay, so different perspectives. We are mentioning this because this is a #1 requested topic in the Profitable PR Pros community. So many members there are just transitioning into PR as a career. Oh, and Natasha's saying my post today was about what PR looks like. Yeah, share some of that here, what you included in that. So here's what we are, yeah, I'm doing a terrible job. So we're trying to create evergreen content. So, and I'm like talking all about like what's happening today, right now, in this very moment. But this is a really good evergreen topic because, our audience is asking about it a lot, and the day-to-day stuff tends to vary, but for me, it's pretty consistent. So what is a day in the life of a publicist? What does it look like? I mean, nowadays we're spending a lot of time in front of our computers, emails. My purpose, like I said, is always about growing and scaling the agency, bringing in new clients. So I'm doing, outreach for new business. We're doing a lot of marketing things for, promoting the company itself. Like if you saw our social media post today, it was about a lot of the press outlets that we landed for our client in 2020. So we're going to be highlighting that a bit, showing the partnerships we have with our clients, because like I said, what you put out there acts like a magnet to draw in more of what you want. So if you have work that you've done that you don't really want to do more of, don't use that stuff, or use it in a way that's vague enough to attract other clients who might be interested in similar outlets, but not the kinds of clients that you don't want to be working with anymore. So let's say we worked in the past with a fashion brand. And I'm bringing this up because Nikki and I were having a chat about how we are not a fashion PR firm. And if we think of fashion, we think of Nikki, and I just sent her a lead because she's perfect for it. We've done fashion in the past, and I wouldn't put out all of the results we got as a way to attract new fashion clients, but I would use it to show the relationships we have and mention the kinds of clients that I felt could benefit from those media relationships. So be careful to not put out more results to get more of something that you did not love. Okay, so what we're doing every day is, client services. We are, it's kind of the task that I'm doing, and they all tend to be right in front of the computer right now. We're not out and about like we used to be, and that's okay. I think you can still be very, very highly effective in growing and scaling your agency, maybe now more than ever, because you're laser focused on the things that you can do to move things forward. But we are strategizing PR campaigns. So again, to mention this award we won today, we won the Reagan's PR Daily, award for Best Beauty Fashion Lifestyle Campaign of 2020. And the thing that's very cool about it is that it was for a beauty brand of ours. We were planning 3 different top tier launches for them, and then COVID hit. So we had to re-strategize how we were going to, thanks guys, we're so excited. And we beat out Nivea and we beat out Sally Beauty. They were like honorable mentions, which I'm like, oh my God, that's so crazy and so cool. We're just like freaking out as a team. Thanks, Diane. Thank you guys. So what they're acknowledging is that we pivoted right at the beginning of COVID and shifted our entire campaign. So, rethinking what we were going to do in that moment to actually get attention for those launches in a way that still was appropriate. Thanks, Annette from Texas. Thank you. Welcome to our live. So amazing. Woo, straight fire. You guys, I love you guys. Boss babes all up in here. Yes, this is a legit community. And what I love is that, we're teaching all of this in the pitch lab, and it works strategy all day, every day. Exactly. So we had to pivot our strategy in a pinch and quickly turn things around. So instead of like rolling out the strategy we planned for, we had to pivot and like basically shift focus from new color cosmetics to brush cleaning technologies that were patented by this brand that have been around for years, but now are more relevant than ever. And then also pivoting up like our in-person desk sides to do virtual Zooms, really focusing on the founder as an expert so that she could connect with media and give expert tips. We got her on top tier podcasts. We secured in 3 months, we secured 50 top tier press hits, around 50, nearly 50, and 330 million unique impressions. It was Allure, O Magazine, Birdie Beauty, Real Simple, Refinery 29, CNN Underscored, E Online, Pop Sugar, and on and on and on. So that was what we did in 3 months, right? So I wanted to highlight all of that. That was showing strategy, but we also created like a little sizzle video to really bring to life the results that we got for this client. So that was another kind of thing. That's what I do because I like doing all of those things. Yeah, come on, stats. Yeah, if you can put any metric behind something. Hi, Jane. Thanks for being here. Totally amazing. Guys, yeah, we try to, this is another thing as I'm repositioning the branding, the brand positioning of Generation, we're working on stats that we can showcase. And actually, all of you guys are a big part of that because we want to talk about the stats for our programs. And part of that, I got the receipts to prove it, you guys are the best. So we posted in the community, what country are you in? We want to talk about all the countries where women are that we support. We want to talk about all of the agencies that have been started in our programs. We want to talk about all of the clients that have been landed as a result of the program. So stats, do really tell the story, but also as you're talking about your agency, if you can put stats behind like any percentage of growth in sales or audience or engagement, you won't always know, but clients, if they give you access to some of these things or you ask them, like we've been able in the past to say what percentage of increase in sales of certain items since we came on board, or if we launch an item, if it's the fastest selling, like we said here also that a new product that we promoted right at the beginning of COVID sold out in, 4 days. So that's another stat we were able to kind of highlight, is that this, product we launched that maybe wouldn't have gotten any other attention, it sold out in 4 days. So all of that lent itself well to that. So that's what I work on in the business. I'm always looking to, and obviously I'm spending a lot of time serving this community, which is like, honestly, that's like really where my heart is right now. But we got to like also run, we're two sides of the business. We run an agency. I'm practicing what we preach. So that's what I do. We're really focused on client communication. I think when you can nail that and be super responsive, but also not totally accessible off hours, so you kind of set those expectations. So during working hours, we're chatting with clients. We're making sure that they know what we're up to. They know what's in process, what we have generated for them, requesting samples. We have processes that we've set up that we share in the agency accelerator, all about tracking samples we send out, tracking media leads. Like, we're managing all of that, but a lot of that was set up one time. This is what we teach in the agency accelerator. You create these systems, put them in place, and then this communication and the flow becomes very easy. So we're creating those one time and then using them as an ongoing process to make our client service more automated and more, buttoned up, essentially. Like, we want to be really buttoned up. So clients feel super great working with you. Yes, Natasha's saying 2021, the year of strict office hours. Yeah. And Natasha, I know you have a lot of new clients. Now's the time. Excuse me. So part of that is don't email them at 10 p.m. Don't email them on a Saturday afternoon. If you're working those times, that's fine. Sometimes if we're moms, and I know there's a lot of moms on here, if you're working those times, that's fine. But maybe boomerang it so it goes out in the morning, right? I just did this with a client. I emailed them over the weekend with like a whole follow-up, but I didn't want them, it was like a prospective new client. I didn't want them knowing that I was working on the weekend so that they think they can always expect that. So I just saved it and I sent it out Monday morning. You can just boomerang it, which is a plugin on Google. Mo's saying transparent communication is one of the biggest advantages of Orchid International and smaller boutique agencies. Yeah, you better use that boomerang extension. That's right. We boomerang stuff all the time so that we just, send it out when we feel it's like more appropriate. So we're working on, communicating with clients, but setting reasonable expectations of our availability. And that's part of your job as an agency owner is, when are you accessible to them? And protecting your team so that they're not running around with their hair on fire every single day because the client's like demanding all this stuff. So there's that. Generating press clips. So you can use a clipping service like Covered Press. Sometimes I get too excited and I just get them and I show you guys inside the agency accelerator how we clip our clips. And I use Canva, I recreate them and they look super good. There's no ads in them. You can schedule on Google. Oh, okay. So Candace is giving us a little hot pro tip. You don't need Boomerang anymore. You can schedule on Google. Oh yeah, I've seen that at the bottom where it says send and there's a little drop down and I've kind of ignored that, but good idea. Yes, so you don't even need the extension. That's cool. Thank you for that pro tip. But yeah, do that so that you can be, otherwise you just can't go back. You can't go back and be like, remember when I was emailing you every weekend? Well, I've decided I don't want you to be, I don't want to be accessible to you anymore. So like backtrack on that. It's hard. So try to set expectations from the outset. Natasha, I know you're just starting to work with clients. You definitely want them to know that you're taking care of them. You're responsive. Your communication is top notch, but nights and weekends are yours. Okay, other things that we do is relationship building. So this can be relationships with media contacts. We, recommend you guys connect on social media, recommending on social media. Hi, Jay Liberty. Welcome. I've always been interested in PR work. Love watching this. Yeah, so hopefully you get a sense. So I'm 16 years into running my agency. I'm not doing the day-to-day execution of pitching anymore. I'm building my agency, but my team is pitching. And they're writing pitches, they're creating media lists, yeah, okay, so we have a little side conversation. Jane is saying, I had a really annoying client request a 2-hour meeting on Saturday. I almost did it. Then I heard your voice saying boundaries. So I said no. Oh God, good for you. I'm sure that was really hard. That'd be really hard for me too. But yeah, they were furious, but I was so happy. And Annette saying Outlook allows you to set a delayed send time as well. Yeah, I love that they're building all of these into email delivery systems, ESPs, email service providers, because they know that we're not always wanting to send things immediately, that maybe we're working and we want to schedule things so that it actually aligns better with when working hours are. So I love that these are built in now. We use Gmail. So as Candace is saying, it's built in. Yes. So yeah, Jane, really good job. I'm sure that was hard, but we got to expect, 2-hour meeting on a Saturday. That's like your time and that's unacceptable. I have a hard time right now. We're trying to win a new client and the parent company is in Hong Kong. So we're trying to align, and I think 5 p.m. is a really good time. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, which is where their US team is. And then Hong Kong, I think they said it's like 17 hours ahead. I don't know, 17 hours ahead or something. So as long as it's 5 p.m., I can handle that. But if they're going to try to get me to come on at midnight, my husband just did a deal where the clients were in Hong Kong and he was on the call at like midnight, and I'm not doing that. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So Jay Liberty, I am doing more business building, and the team is doing building pitches, building media lists. A lot of what we're doing is industry and trend research. What's topical, what's timely, what's relevant. We cut out a lot of the work for you in the pitch lab with our monthly execution plans, because we're serving up timely, relevant pitch angles in our execution plans every single month. We give it to you 2 weeks in advance, so you can plan all of that. We want to save you time and make you more money. So all of that sort of is given to you in the pitch lab, but the team is researching that so that their pitches are going to land and resonate with their editor contacts. Other things that we're doing is, with relationship building, it's not just editors. So you can connect with editors by emailing them, asking them what they're working on, sending out their work on your social media feeds and letting them know what resonates with you. Those guides are a godsend. Yeah. Thanks, Natasha. We're really proud of them and try to make them just really awesome. And I don't know if you guys noticed, we added a new feature we're going to be doing every single month. We are using actual editorial calendars from specific publications, if they've shared that, and pulling out their long lead and short lead topics and letting you know, like Allure is working on, beauty insider tips in August. And so you can, work on aligning your brands with their editorial focus, but also use it as a starting point. Like, well, if they're talking about that, how can we pitch that to other outlets too? Because it's a timely, relevant idea. So their fire, like we just added that, and I'm like, this is so good. Like to see it all in one place and not have to like dig through and try to figure out who's working on what when. It's really, really helpful. So we just added that. Let me know, you guys, if you noticed that and what you think of that new feature. We tried to call it out and let you guys know we were adding that, and it's going to be every month. So long lead and short lead, actual media outlets, a wide range, and what they're working on for those specific issues or online angles. Has anyone noticed that? You guys have seen that, right? So yeah, and then if you're not building, loved it. Okay, awesome, good. I'm glad someone noticed it. One of you? Yes, I noticed that. Game changer, elevated, targeted strategy. I can't even. Love that. Yeah. So, and you can like be super dialed in with your clients and be like, oh, I happen to know that Real Simple is working on an organization story for September, or, you know, and you're just like in the know. That's what you can tell your clients in the pitch lab. We love that. Yeah. So the other relationships you're making is obviously building client leads, your pipeline. We talk about this in the Agency Accelerator, how to build a healthy pipeline. We're doing this all the time. We are going to use this award we just won today to reconnect with some relevant beauty companies that we have had conversations with in the past and kind of highlight the results we've gotten and show what we can do for them. And I'm not even going to be shy about it. This is something we're really proud of. And if you can be like, look, like we are best in class for, you know, our industry is telling us that this campaign was the best campaign of 2020, you better believe we're going to use that to help bring in new clients, right? That's what it's for. So, you know, building up client relationships, posting on social media where you think clients are going to see your stuff. That's a lot of what we're doing. Generating metrics reports and generating press clips. That is all done for you and helps you save time in covered press. And again, we're like a partner with them, so we can, we have an affiliate link I'm happy to share because you get a discount if you go through our link. And so I think other types, so we do beauty, PR, and baby and kids, and then lifestyle, which in the past has been like wellness and cannabis and nutrition, like vitamin supplement companies. So, you know, we're building those relationships. Other people with different types of clients are going to be doing different things, like Talia, who's going to be on our Clubhouse tomorrow. And all of you, please join, and we will bring you up on stage, and we will allow you to, you know, be able to speak and share what you're doing every day. That might be different than what we're doing, but we are, like all of that is just working toward building the client base, highlighting the work we've done to bring in more of the clients that we work with. And my team is building media lists, creating pitch angles, following up. My favorite parts of working in PR and what have made it a great career choice for me is that I'm working 16 years in niches that I love, that I'm really passionate about. And when I get on, like I had a sales call just about a week ago with a new skincare brand, and that's the call I have with Hong Kong, is trying to get them to basically approve our retainer because the US team is like, we're ready to go. We just need to like get the money to work with you. So they want to talk to you. I'm like, that's fine. We got on the call, and I'm so passionate about their industry, you know, that comes through in how we're talking to them. I mean, you know, imagine you pick a niche and you don't love it and you're not really an expert in it. You know, like Nikki got on the phone today with a new fashion company, and we had a conversation, and she was like, I'm a little, like, I just want to make sure I nail it. I'm like, you will, because she's on the phone and she knows her shit, right? She's dialed in this industry. And I told her, this is not a slam dunk, this client with the media. It's challenging, and you'll get it better than I do because you know fashion, but bring that confidence that you've been doing this a decade. Like Nikki is fire in the fashion space, and she's got those relationships. And I told her that is what is going to win this client and win them press, is your connections. It's not, you know, that's what they're paying for. So I'm sure that passion for the industry and the confidence in knowing how she could serve this client comes through when you have these sales calls, and that's magnetic. It makes you irresistible. So the next follow-up text I got from Nikki was like, the call went extremely well. Like, of course it did. Yeah, right. And you guys know I'm like 10 seconds delayed, so I see you're all like, yeah, Nikki's killing it. Yes, Nikki. Yeah. So that's what I love, is like I'm working in a niche that I still love all this time later. I love that I have built a business that's working around my life, you know, now especially having kids that are in their classes, in their rooms, and, we've got to work with them on projects in school and ensure that they're doing their work and get them on Zooms. And that's really hard. I mean, it's really hard. And we just had a call yesterday with the school district who was basically like, even if teachers are vaccinated, we're not necessarily going back. And the parents were like, excuse me? What the literal actual, like, we're not going back? What? So this is the new thing. The parents are like about to show up with pitchforks. But if the numbers are elevated with COVID, the teachers are not necessarily agreeing to go back even if they're vaccinated. There is a chance we are homeschooling again. And in the fall, and if my kids are home for 2 straight years, I will probably want to murder somebody. It's going to be really hard. So, but I am extremely lucky that I have the kind of career that allows me to be present, allows me to be present, because some of the parents that were on these calls, my heart goes out to them because they don't have that flexibility. They're frontline workers. They don't have childcare. They can't afford childcare. Oh my God. Like, it's just, I don't know how they are doing it. It's too much to ask of parents. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Nikki's saying that's a totally different conversation. The kids need to go back to school. And Nikki's saying, thanks for the encouragement, Jen. You really gave me the extra boost of confidence I needed. It was in you the whole time, Nikki. It was always there. Yeah, no, I'm excited for you. This is such a good fit client. And I just happen to know them personally, and they're really, really cool people. And I'm just so excited that you all can help each other. Yeah, and then what else was I wanting to say? And then I see, Jay Liberty, your question. Yeah, and just that makes it so much more fun and rewarding. Like, I love going to work every single day. I love it. I love it. I've been doing this a long time. I can make my day whatever I want it to be. Maybe we have client calls. I try to limit them and schedule them on certain days. So I have certain days of the week that are like heads down focus time. We're writing articles, for thought leadership, so that if someone does a Google search for like beauty PR or baby PR, we show up because, we're putting out content that's drawing in our target audience. That's what we're doing. It's just, building those relationships, highlighting the work that we're doing, building our team, bringing in clients that the whole team can get really excited about. You guys that are on here, let me know how your day, like, I get up not super early. Sometimes I'll get on the Peloton. This is like a typical day. I definitely like start with a cup of coffee. My husband brings me a cup of coffee in bed every single morning. So nice. It's the little things. I kind of told him that was like my love language, was like little, like, acts of service. So he brings me a cup of coffee and it makes me feel like super cared for. So I start my day with my coffee in bed, checking all my things. I check Slack because that's where Miranda, my integrator, you all know Miranda very well. She tells me what I have to do today. So like I give approvals, follow up on things, reach out, we communicate. The number one thing we're doing is customer service. Always ensuring that if you guys need something from us, you ask for certain content, we make a plan to build it. So that's what we're doing there. That's where I go first, is checking that. I try to stay off social, but I always tend to peek just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I like to have a lot of conversations in DMs. Natasha can verify that that's a fact. And who else is on here? Mo can verify that's a fact. I chat with you guys all the time on DM. And then, I get my kids set up for school and I sit down right here at my desk every single day. I'm so happy here. I feel so productive and inspired. The windows are big and bright and, I have like a nice clear desk. Guys, look at my coaster. How cute is my coaster? Like, I just have little things on my desk that make me happy. Those are pills filled with, how cute is that? Filled with, sprinkles and confetti and like pills, and that's my coaster. I just have little things on my desk. I've got my blank space candle. If you saw me do my Facebook or my Insta story, this is one of our agency accelerator students in Adelaide, Australia. I'm the only person in North America with this incredible candle. I've been working with her for like 3 years on her building her agency, and she created a co-working space that she restored a historic building, and it is literally the most incredible transformation I've ever seen, let alone that I know her and she's a mom with a little one running an agency and like picked every single finish and material in this entire place. Go check out blank, BLANC space SPACE Maison on Instagram and check out the before and afters. It's beautiful. So she sent me a candle and I love it. It makes me happy. So I try to have things on my desk that just make me happy. I have, hold on, all my pens in this little Jonathan Adler like vase, just stuff that makes me feel inspired. I have my my medal from when I did my Denali hike, when I scaled to the summit, 23,000 vertical feet. Not Denali, but the equivalent of Denali, like things that inspire me. Okay, so have beautiful things around you that make you feel happy and light you up. And I sit down at work and I just type away, like making sure I'm moving the team forward, project managing, all of that stuff. I know that I have focused time. Sometimes I like lose my focus and I'm done for the day, and I don't beat myself up over it. Like, we're head down, we're super laser focused around 3 o'clock when my kids get out of school. Well, no, they're done at noon, but like when they're running around because they finished homework, I don't have a lot of bandwidth. So I get a lot done between, let's say, 9 and 3. That's when I'm really focused. After that, maybe I'll do calls where I just need to have like half a brain bandwidth. Yeah. I want to answer questions. What would be a good first step to start work in PR? Oh my God, get in the pitch lab. Get in the pitch lab. Been an educator and business strategist for several small owned businesses, awesome, health and fashion over the last 10 years, and have already been doing PR, but never labeled it PR, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, totally. Your next step, get in the pitch lab. So that is our monthly membership. And we teach you, what happened here? What is here? Ew, all over my new keyboard. This is our monthly membership community. And here, I'm gonna add this. Oops, yeah. Many people on here are in the pitch lab. So we teach you at the core how to do PR as a paid service. And you'll see all those thumbs up. That's people saying that's probably the first step for you. Get in the pitch lab. We teach you how to do PR as a paid service, providing PR service for clients. Then we have master classes for mastery, and we have our monthly execution plans. If you want to make money doing PR, you need to get in the pitch lab, and you just pay as you go. And you have access as long as you're a paid member. So it's a very low risk thing to jump into. Sign up for the pitch lab. Natasha's saying coffee, emails, news debrief. Yeah, we do R&D. Emails, follow-ups, R&D, calls, readings, social media, no particular order. It's kind of like do what you feel like doing, which I love. And that's what I love about it. Doing what you feel like doing. Mo is saying my day has to be extremely structured. Yes, for you, absolutely. I'm an active duty officer, and so I get up at 4 a.m. to get to the gym by 5 a.m. You should see her workouts. You will die. Like, they are insane. She is so incredibly strong. It's very inspiring, at least to me. I'm like, oh my God, she's so strong. Train and then get to my office by 7:30 a.m. and start my day. As time allows, I strategize and do work for my clients and pitches. I will research businesses to reach out to, and she's moving soon, and just go do it that way. I send out my reports, Army work, by 3 p.m., go home, do yoga, and do schoolwork. And she's also in grad school. And then bed by 8 p.m. God, Mo, I wish you weren't such a slacker. You know, we really need to get you like really focused and motivated here, because you're just kind of a slacker, but you're in the right place. No, I'm kidding. Can you believe all that? Oh my God. I told you I'm like passed out by 3 o'clock. I can't even move, but she's out there like going to school, working 2 jobs, starting a company, dominating the world. That's insane to me. Good for you. Like, very inspiring. And Nikki said, I joined the 5 a.m. club. I'm up between 5 a.m. and 5:30 daily. Prayer, water, workout, shower, coffee, reading, emails in that order for the most part. Kids get up at 7:30, between 7:30 and 8. Then I get their day started, breakfast, etc., drop Faye off at daycare, and then get Nick. So Nikki and I were talking about like when she is now able to drop off her daughter. She's 3 now, right, Nikki? She's Fancy Faye's 3. You can conquer the freaking world. Like, watch out. I can't wait for the day. My kids have been in the house every single day for a full year. The day that I have this house to myself again, oh my God, I am going to take over the whole world. Like, it's insane what you're able to get done when you have clear headspace with no kids. So Nikki and I were joking. We're just like, oh my God, watch out. You got those like 6 hours or 5 hours in daycare and you are just gonna take over the world. Yeah, she'll be 2. No, 2? Oh my God, why did I think she was 3? 2 in February. I can't believe it. Oh, so cute. She's so cute. She's like a fashion icon, you guys. Her little 2-year-old is like iconic. I'm not even exaggerating. Go follow Nikki Osei. What is your Instagram handle? Post it here, Nikki, because everybody has to follow you and see Fancy Faye. She's so cute. She already has a brand partnership. I'm not even kidding. She's the cutest thing you've ever seen. So yeah, everybody's day is a little different. You know, I just, I try to follow my mood and see like, and different times of the month too. We all know like our energy level is a little different. Just kind of honor what your body's telling you, your focus, your brain, all of that. Nick is home with me all day. Yeah. So I have to check on him throughout, but I'm able to get work done with Faye not terrorizing me anymore. Yeah, that's what happens. So Nick's son is the same age as my son, Jack. Yeah, there you go on Instagram. Go follow Nikki. If you're not already, most of you probably are, but it's challenging. It's really challenging homeschooling, and you know, we are able to then further like, and someone like Mo, who's, you know, active duty in the military, starting her agency, finding clients, training herself in PR, and also going to school all at the same time, you become extremely focused and productive and just get done what absolutely needs to get done. It's, you know, kind of interesting. And I wrote that article many years ago, not many, like 3 years ago on LinkedIn. That's like, I'm a mom, sorry, I'm not sorry. And the point of it was like, moms are so productive because we have to be. You only have a certain number of hours and attention and bandwidth to get things done. So you have to focus on the right things. It's like a superpower. It becomes a superpower. So yeah, Natasha, we'll get you back on. I know you're building your personal, you know, your business IG, and you have your personal brand. So get yourself back on Instagram. Go follow Nikki. Yeah, so that's what I have for you guys today. We're going to continue the conversation, and I'd love to hear from all of you tomorrow. We have our Clubhouse today at 3 p.m. with Candace and a bunch of others. That's a panel that was curated and sponsored by Covered Press. That's 3 p.m. PR in the digital era. And then tomorrow at 1:30, I'm going to be continuing this conversation of what it's like a day in the life, but want to hear from all of you. So please join, and then we'll invite you up on stage. So if you haven't signed up for Clubhouse yet, let me know and I will give you an invite. I have quite a few actually. They keep giving me more. I don't know. Everybody's on already, right? But if you're not, let me know and we'll get you on. And then follow me, follow Candace, and we will add you, tomorrow. Awesome. How do we find the Clubhouse panel? Jane, I know you're on Clubhouse now. So if you follow me, you will see me go live. It's scheduled. So if you go onto your Clubhouse, you'll see our scheduled live. And we have Talia, joining us up on the panel, and we have Annika, I believe, joining us on the panel. I wanted a bunch of diverse voices, so it's not just like what my agency does, but other, Talia does food and hospitality. Annika's doing like musicians and authors and, like people of color, and just really promoting some interesting entrepreneurs and authors and musicians and experts. So that's like a totally different side that I am not familiar with. So it'll be really interesting to see the diverse discussion. And Jane, please join us. And if you'd like to come up on stage, you just raise your hand. Annette, send me a DM on Instagram. Instagram's fine. Give me your cell phone number, okay? And then I can add you based on your cell phone number. It'll see that you're in my phone, and then I can add you that way, okay? I won't call you or text you otherwise, I promise. It's just for Clubhouse. I'm not like a weirdo. So, okay, so yeah, send me a DM. Okay, well, that's what I have for you guys. Natasha, I will see you in 8 minutes on our call with the videographer for your case study video. Coming, sneak peek. I can't wait to share Natasha's story. We're getting set up for that. We're working on launching, that's the other thing I'm doing. I'm launching a whole new website with resources for you guys, just more like it's going to be a hub for PR pros. We have a success path of how are we going to get you to a place where you are running a profitable agency. Yeah, you're so ready. I'm ready too. So this is what we're doing this year. We are launching a new website. Yeah, it's going to be a hub. We're going to have a quiz. It's going to be so fun. We have really fun questions. We're going to get you guys to self-select where you are in your agency journey. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like last year was building the programs. This year is like building the business around what transformations we're trying to lead you through. So that's the stuff I love. So I'm so effing excited. Yeah, Mo has already recorded her interview, and they're going to do B-roll because she's on Oahu. We're going to do B-roll this weekend. Not me. I wish I could be in Hawaii, but we're going to be sharing Mo's story as well, and I cannot wait. And also, Lindsay in Alexandria near DC sharing her story. So I love it. We love to highlight members of our community and the transformations they're having. I love all of you guys. Like, thank you for being such an important part of this community. I'm here every Thursday. Like Mo said, it's a non-negotiable in her calendar. So join me next week. We have more for you, and we will see you soon. Join us on Clubhouse today at 3 or tomorrow at 1:30. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a good day.